Rumor has it, Cryptid Nation's 2nd edition spellbooks have been fixed. But is it true? Let's find out. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Argos Anonymous. I am Argos. You know the history. Kickstarter Cryptid Nation came out and everything was balanced. There was 1 out of every 3 booster packs, no matter what you opened, had a full holo. But then 1st edition Cryptid Nation and 1st edition Nightfall came along, and the booster boxes were totally packed with amazing full holo goodness, and the spellbooks were kind of like swept off to the side with a lower than normal pull rate. They did have some full holos, but it was like 1 or none or 2 instead of the statistically average 3.3. You basically almost never saw 3. You definitely never saw 4. So what we're seeing now, though, is we're seeing Cryptid Nation 2nd edition booster boxes come in looking not bad, but not crazy. Just normal, like a normal number of pulls. Some people get 16 full holos. Some people get 8. Some people get 4. Some people get 20. There's probably about an average of 12. And this implied that the spellbooks might have been fixed, but we didn't want to hedge our bets. We didn't want to jump out there and say it until we had the chance to open some for ourselves. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to open some of these Cryptid Nation spellbooks, 4 as a matter of fact, and see what we pull and see what we find and see if the day of the spellbook is finally upon us. I think it's time to examine Cryptid Nation 2nd edition spellbooks. It's been a while since we've been able to dive into a spellbook and not with a little bit of apprehension, right? Because the last couple sets have had spellbooks that have been notoriously deficient in full holos. However, rumor has it, based on the pull rates that we've seen in Cryptid Nation 2nd edition booster boxes, which are still good, we do see a lot of good pulls, a lot of good boxes coming out of this, but they're not insane, right? They're just normal. They're just like a normal box. And so it leads us to ask the question, have spellbooks been redeemed? Are they normal? Are we going to have 2, 3, 4 holos in a spellbook? Full holos? Could we find a Mothman in a spellbook? Sting wants to find out. We're not going to do 1. We're not going to do 2. We're not going to do 3. We're going to do 4, so we can get the whole sample size all at once. So, starting from the top, let's enjoy a Cryptid Nation spellbook extravaganza and see what we're getting ourselves into. Because spellbooks, if you haven't noticed, the price is pretty darn good. If you look around, you're finding spellbooks for well below MSRP right now. And if they are, they come with good stuff. Like, if the 10 packs are good packs, then if you buy a spellbook for like $39, on the secondary market, then here's what you're getting. You're getting a map, which is fun. The Cryptid Nation map. So Nightfall spellbooks came with like a playmat, and the Cryptid Nation spellbooks come with a map of the United States with a bunch of cryptids on it, which is kind of cool. If you haven't seen this yet, here's what you get in a Cryptid Nation spellbook, which is fun. You'll see a lot of the cryptids and then there is actually a map on here showing those cryptids, and you get a playmat as well. So, and it's a zoned playmat, so it kind of helps you out a little bit. So that's your inclusion. In addition to that, you do get the Cryptid Nation Proma, which is a powerful card. I'll let you read it there. Freeze, frame, and read. You get a nice Cryptid Nation Proma. You do get an Aura deck. Now, unlike the Nightfall spellbooks came with Aura decks as well. This is like your land deck. This is your deck that gives you all the things you need to build the decks of your dreams to smite thine foes and make new friends. Within these Aura decks, you do have a full holo Aura. And in this one, it looks like in order to, I assume, protect the Aura, they put it in the middle of the Aura deck. So, in these 2nd edition spellbooks, so you can see it here in the middle. There we go. We have a full holo light Aura. So, you're going to get I believe the rest of this is just 10. It's 10 of each Aura type, which is enough, typically, to do what you need to do. So, you're going to have that promo. You're going to have a full holo Aura, and then you have a 2nd edition rulebook. I assume it's not 3rd edition. They revised this once, These rulebooks made it a little bit cleaner than the very first version that came out. You do have a pack of sleeves, of like MetaZoo Cryptid Nation sleeves. And you have some tokens for play, and you have a metal Cryptid Nation coin. There you go. And it says 2nd edition. So, that's that. And then in addition to that, you get your 10 your 10 booster packs. So the question is, are the booster packs redeemed? Are they good to go? Are they solid? Are they square? Do we have a chance to pull crazy things out of them? So now that we've examined the context, really what it's up to now is what are we going to find in the other 30 booster packs, the other 3 spellbooks over here, and what are we going to find in these 10 that we've already pulled out? Well, kicking it off, we have a reverse hollow Matlocks, a card that I do enjoy, but what we're really curious to see is, have we redeemed the spellbooks? Now, of course, oh buddy, here's number 1 full. So if this were a spellbook of old, we would have thought, well, yeah, sometimes you get 1 full hollow, but you almost never got 2 in Crypto Nation First Edition spellbooks. You almost never got 2, and you just except for like one guy, there's always that one person who has like a story of his cousins, dogs, aunties, owner who. Oh, see, this is okay. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so we have 2 full, nice, beautiful Forest God Amber. That's awesome. Nice little powerful aura effect there. So this would have been like the best case scenario for a spellbook in the past. The statistical average is supposedly like 3.3 full oh man, dude, full hollow Chaos Crystal and the 3rd full hollow. Have spellbooks been redeemed? Are they back? Spellbooks are back. Oh, that's so cool because it's really a good product. All right, we're going to put that in a king seat. These, by the way, belong to my fantastic patron and member of the MetaFam, VB, who's back, who couldn't get enough from his box opening extravaganza. We figured if we're going to send all this stuff all the way over to the UK, we might as well just keep the hits coming, line them up, and then send it all some massive shipment. Oh my gosh, Obnoxious 9 Sam Sinclair. Look at the spellbook. Oh, you fixed it. Yay. Oh, I'm so happy. Man, I love spellbooks, so it's really cool to see them like juiced up again. That is very nice. And a Salem's Witches reverse hollow. Wow. So we're going to have to, in order to get our sample size up, we're going to have to open all of these 4 spellbooks just to see. Funeral Mountain Terror Shot. Cool. Just to see if we can keep this this normal variety of hits. Now, you don't expect every single spellbook to have 4 full hollows, right? I mean, 40% of your packs being full hollows is like pretty darn good. You don't expect that, but like if you do find that, then awesome. I assume some will be a little bit hot. Wait a minute. Did you just get? You did get 30% Matlocks. That's kind of weird. Okay, so let's just. I think we should keep going. In fact, let's get all the packs out first, and then we're basically going to open these next 30 packs like it's a booster box. That's how this is going to go. And I will say, VB, I'll send you all the coins and the sleeves and the trinkets, all that stuff. I think you'll enjoy that. There's good stuff in these here spellbooks, but for now we're just going to pull out all the spellbook packs and see if it's been redeemed. That is a nice little thing to have. The other thing I'm really looking forward to is diving into release decks. They're all different. They all have their little strengths and little weaknesses and special little promos and products and all the different coins and things like that. So it is cool to dive into these things and see what they're all going to have. And similarly, sometimes, you wonder if the release decks are heavily weighted in some way, or if the blister packs have extra stuff. I mean, people have hypothesized that like all the Mothmen are hiding somewhere in some little place together, singing Kumbaya in the bathroom. Something crazy. Nah, who knows, man. Hey, so speaking of crazy things happening, I am going to be in Orlando, and I've been talking to my buddy Nick over at MetaZoo, and we're thinking about throwing a little soiree for Argos Tribe patrons and for MetaZoo patrons and for all these kinds of people. We thought that would be fun to get together. So if you're going to be in or around Orlando, then stay tuned. We might have a little shindig that we're going to get ready for you guys. So this is going to be what? It's going to be 4 spellbooks, and we're just keeping track of the full hollow hits. That is what we're doing. Not that we don't like reverse hollows, it's just for science, right? That's why we're here. We're here for the science. We love our cactus cats. We love our fire traps. We love these cards, but darn it, we're here for the science. So, beautiful reverse holo frogman. I love the frog, but he is not a full holo. So for science sake, we're putting him aside. We will sleeve him, but we're putting him aside. We're not taking a cat nap. It's time for a health potion. We're gonna fuel up. Boom, full holo Flatwoods monster. All right, man. So for spellbook number 2, we're sitting on 1 full holo so far. Well, I guess I mixed up all the packs. Well, whatever. Okay, so what we're hoping for is basically any full holos, because the spell books of old just did not have it. Oh man, I'm so excited for this. Hey, Wilderness, I assume, will have its own spell books and blister packs and all kinds of crazy stuff. Hey, another full holo Flatwoods. You're getting some interesting duplication with your true randomness. The two Flatwoods and the 3 Matlocks and the last one. That is interesting how things seem to kind of run together like that. Chibi Ketsa, perfect for your lightning deck. Don't forget, if you're looking for deck techs, if you're looking for knowledge, this is not a paid sponsorship. I just love what these guys are doing. Go to castersociety.com, www.castersociety.com. Check it out. They stream live gameplay. They stream recorded gameplay. They have deck techs and helpful hints. They do have a directory of cards. They're doing good things for the MetaZoo community, so definitely 100% please go check out Caster Society if you have any interest in gameplay and anything like that. They are going to be there. They are doing cool stuff. They're also, apparently, some of them are going to be in Orlando. Hey, Metal Man of Alabama, full holos. Oh, guys, they totally redeemed stuff. Look, they fixed it. Oh, I'm liking this. This is going to be fun. We're totally going to be able to get people to buy spellbooks now and crack them on the channel. Holy gem, beautiful holy gem. You know what though? People talk about the EV of cards, right? That's a thing for sure. People talk about EV all the time. That is the estimated value that you would gain from opening a sealed product and selling off the singles. And one of the issues that people have had with calculating the EV of a first edition Cryptid Nation or a Nightfall box, but especially first edition Cryptid Nation, is that the ratios are so out of whack. And so you're not receiving 12 on average full holos, which is what a lot of the EV calculations are assuming. You're actually receiving, like 24 or like 18 to 30 really is what you're getting. And so based on that assumption, an actual EV calculation, Bigfoot, beautiful Bigfoot, but not a full holo, so we're just putting him aside mercilessly for this, would be really high. Some people have run those numbers and found that even if you have an $800 first edition box, once you consider the box topper and once you consider the skewed full holos. Now, you do have some landmine boxes out there that are all RHs, you do. But in my extensive experience opening first edition boxes, they are loaded. And so, first edition EV is still pretty favorable, which is interesting. Kickstarter was not skewed. Kickstarter, the spellbooks and the booster boxes are similar to second edition, just like this. So, you've got great ones, you've got less great ones as normal. Black Cat, that's fun, man. Yeah, so first edition, I made a video once that said first edition boxes are going to be legendary. Yeah, first edition boxes are going to be legendary. Kickstarter is obviously legendary too because it's the first one, but first edition is so interesting because of that insanely heavy favored full holo skew in the booster boxes. So here we are. We have what? A Chupacabra. So we are, how many packs? How many spell books worth of packs we have left? We have like 1.5 spell books worth of packs left. And we've heard a lot of full holos, guys. That is a lot more than we used to. Oh, this is going to be great. People are going to be so happy about this. Players are going to be happy about this. Because when you buy a spell book, you get sleeves, tokens. You get a lot of stuff that players really like to have. You're often going through sleeves. The tokens are really helpful to play. Also, brand new players too are going to like this. And stores are going to like this because now you can sell your spell books more easily because they're loaded with good stuff. So that's cool, man. I like it. Well, but we haven't seen, VB, we haven't seen like a horde of Mothmen. Wasn't that the theory? Aren't we looking for like 6,000 Mothmen because they're hiding in here because they're not in the booster boxes? Or did we maybe we just haven't hit the vein of Mothman posts in Discord yet. We just haven't had all those people posting their 7 Mothman boxes yet. True or false? Yet another full holo, a walking Sam this time. So if we have, so we basically opened the equivalent of 3. God, we're getting like 5 full holos per spell book so far. That is insane. That is the equivalent of like 18 full holos per booster box. That is quite nice. And then of course a squonk, which is better than anything else we could pull in the entire set. Nothing beats a squonk. Nothing beats a well-placed squonk. A well-refined squonk. Reverse holo. Black hole shard. Alright guys, so so this explains why, people have caught wind of this. So this explains why a bunch of spellbook orders have come through my web store. People are like warming up to the idea of buying spellbooks apparently, because they've wandered over there to pick some up. Hey, if you have somehow found us from out there in the interweb and you're not yet a subscriber, join us. We are everything MetaZoo here at Argos Anonymous. Up-to-date accurate news and information, product reviews, product releases, hashtag science, ridiculous shenanigans, travel to conferences, special sales, argosanon.com, Patreon things, you name it, man. We are everything MetaZoo. So if that sounds like something you would like, then subscribe, and that's what you'll get. You're coming up on the close here. You have a full holo Chupacabra to celebrate with, to show for yourself. That's very cool. That Chaos Crystal and the Sam Sinclair are kind of the creme de la creme of this. You have 3 packs left. 3 more chances to pull 3 more Mothman. But even if you don't, I'll take a Babe any day. Beautiful Babe, the big bad blue ox. That's nice. Your ratios are looking very, very nice. I'll count it up at the end. Remember, we opened 4 spellbooks. So, oh my gosh, another full holo. Single Sam. Look at all the full holos. Originally VB said we should do a battle. We should do a battle where you have a booster box versus all these spellbooks. But there's so much. I don't know if we have to, because, oh my god, another. Stop it. A full holo Chaos Crystal. What's funny is VB in his other boxes, he opened a whole case in just a couple videos ago, and he pulled. Here, I can get it. Oh no, they're packed. Okay, he pulled like 10 Chaos Crystals. It's something insane. So here you go, VP. There's 2. Why not? There's 2 more. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wow. So you got 17 full holos in 4 spellbooks. That is between 4 and 5 full holos per spellbook, which is quite nice. It implies that the spellbooks may actually be, dare I say it, loaded. So that is awesome. What's also awesome though is that the booster boxes have not been robbed. You're still getting a nice number of full holos in the booster boxes. And so I guess it's just that we just have normal. It worked. We just have normal products. That's awesome. All right, cool. Congratulations, MetaZoo and MetaFam. I know it's hard, guys. Like when you're trying to get things logistically, put together using a bunch of different companies and a bunch of different countries and places and shipping and timelines and languages and all that stuff. It's challenging to get it all perfect, but it's always awesome when it just happens to come out right, and what we're seeing is clean cut cards. We're not seeing damage on the cards. The cards are cut well. The inking is nice. The coloring is nice. The distribution of holos and reverse holos is nice. This is nice. 2 thumbs up, MetaZoo. Awesome. I am looking forward to opening plenty more spellbooks on the channel for years to come. And that's all I've got for now. Have a fantastic day, MetaFam. This is Argos, signing out.